A mother's heartbreak. Mary Rodee is sharing her son's story, hoping it can save lives.
Riley was a very joyful, happy kid. He was always the life of the party. He was excited for the next adventure. I definitely miss his spirit being around.
March 30th, 2021. This is Riley Basford, smiling. That morning, he and his sisters had braces put on. By mid-afternoon, Riley would be dead. He took his own life just hours after online criminals tricked him into sending intimate photos of himself via social media.
What Riley did was make a permanent decision for a temporary problem, and people really don't need to do that.
It's called sextortion, and Mary says in Riley's case it happened very quickly. While waiting in the car for his turn at the orthodontist, Mary says Riley accepted a friend request on Facebook. A girl named Megan Miller, or so he thought. In fact, it was criminals from the Ivory Coast. Posing as a young woman, their goal is to trick their victims into friendship, get them to send photos, then use those photos as blackmail.
He says things like he got braces on, shares a little bit about himself, and then the criminal sends a picture of a bare-chested woman and says, I sent you a picture, now your turn. So then Riley sends a genital picture, and immediately the next message is, send me $3,500 or I'll send this to everyone you know. And then that's like around 2 o'clock. Riley checks his bank accounts. He says, why are you doing this to me? Leave me alone. You tricked me. You're or whatever, he goes into a bit of dialogue. But then he says, leave me alone or I'll kill myself. And they say, go ahead, your life's over anyway.
Between October of 2021 and March of 2023, the FBI says it received 13,000 reports of financial sextortion of minors. 20 of those resulted in suicide. In 2023, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children said it received more than 26,000 reports. It's boys between the ages of 14 and 17, like Riley, who are the most targeted victims.
When you think about what he might have been feeling in that moment, how does that feel? What do you think was going through his head?
That's so sad. That's the hardest thing to live with, is that he was hurting and I didn't know it. That he needed me and I didn't know it. That we gave him that device thinking it was so he would contact us for any kind of emergency. And then that device is the thing that killed him.
It's cases like Riley's that are prompting New York State to take action. In 2019, New York made it illegal to share intimate photos or videos without the subject's consent. State legislation passed in 2023 expanded on that, also making non-consensual sharing of AI-generated explicit images, or deepfakes, illegal. At the federal level, in 2025, lawmakers passed the Take It Down Act. Signed into law in May, it requires social media platforms to remove non-consensual, intimate images, be them real or AI, within 48 hours after being notified by a victim. This year, the New York State Office for the Prevention of Domestic Violence launched the Power Down Speak Up campaign. Tasked by Governor Kathy Hochul to inform teens, parents, educators, and law enforcement about the dangers of online technology-facilitated abuse, Power Down Speak Up includes social media posts to help everyone recognize the signs and best respond to online threats. Since Riley's death, Mary has made it her mission to raise awareness, advocating for changes to social media operations and pushing for state and federal laws to better protect kids online. She's grateful the conversations are happening and believes Riley wants others to learn and live from their experience.
I always said, don't do this, don't do that, don't. And I should have been saying, don't do that, but if you ever do make a mistake, I'll always help you. Everybody makes mistakes. Nothing is the end of the world. Now I know to say the picture is not the harm. The criminal, the extorter, that's the harm. Riley wants kids to know they tricked me. I believe that in my heart. I think Riley would also say now, go talk to your parents, put your phone down.
To learn more about technology-facilitated abuse and Power Down Speak Up, visit opdv.ny.gov.